Cyber adversaries persistently target U.S., allies, and partners' infrastructure networks. Accordingly, we too must persistently engage in this space. These actors steal intellectual property and spy on us, accrue undeserved financial gain, and position themselves for advantage in cyberspace in future kinetic conflicts. Self-imposed restraint and inadequate responses have only signaled weakness and invited destructive effects on our critical infrastructure, economies, and the safety and privacy of our citizens. The United States will work to detect, confront, expose, and dismantle these cyber threats. In doing so, we will impose costs on our adversaries, erode their capacity and capability, and increase the risks they face in targeting U.S., allies, and partner networks. These efforts will include not only responding to attacks, but also proactively seeking to degrade attackers' capabilities through diplomatic, economic, and technical actions, which we believe will work best if taken in coordination with global allies and partners. To bolster these efforts, the United States urges states to recognize the importance of attribution and accountability. States must invest in technical capabilities to identify the source of malicious activities and enhance their national cooperation to improve attribution and hold perpetrators accountable. Additionally, the United States has prioritized establishing clear consequences for malicious behavior in cyberspace. States must establish and communicate the penalties for cyber attacks, whether through diplomatic measures, economic sanctions, or public attribution and technical guidance. By collaborating on such actions, we can magnify the impact of each other's efforts and collectively raise the stakes for adversaries who dare to target our networks.
We describe Chinese state-affiliated actors targeting UK democratic institutions and parliamentarians. So, we have, spoke out about this, as an organisation. And this is really important because this is clear targeting of high-profile individuals within that domain, that sphere of democratic discourse, and it really does, sort of like link into, to all areas of our life and society, and there's real impact here. As part of one of those attributions in 2029, just ahead of the UK general election there, trade documents were stolen from the personal email account of a politician. They were leaked online, and then they were used to influence the democratic discourse around that time. So it shows that there is real sort of societal and democratic impact of those kind of cyber attacks. So I hope those examples sort of like go to show a little bit about what's happening there.
What is extremely worrisome in cyber is that the Chinese power that has developed and that can choose to go down a different path every single day always continuously chooses down to go that path of increased cybercrime activity, and whenever we try to speak about it bilaterally, it's being denied. And that makes it very difficult to take a partnership or cooperation forward if you cannot be honest about what's going on.